What's up, Team J3? And we're back with the homies. We are the Just Us League, and we have a reaction for you guys, man.
What up?
A couple of you guys recommended it. You guys seen me and Ronan Joe Genji's reaction to the international based headshot trailer. So they was like, hey, you know, the US one was a release. We want to see what you, and the thumbnail shows me a little bit more. Yeah. So maybe they did a vice versa. You know how the American trailers be like not even at remotely at the international base. International base be 10 times better. So looks like this might be better than the international trailer. Yeah. So let me introduce everybody on the Just Us League panel. Today I got the man, the savage one, the beast one, the one that can't hold back. The Martian Manhunter, C. Smith. What's happening, G?
What up, bro?
What up with you? What up with you? Then I have the encyclopedia, the knowledgeable one, the one that we go to when we need to get information. That's right. Mr. Terrific, Ronan Joe Genji.
What's good, what's up, y'all? Chilling, man.
And myself, the illest nigga in this group, the Batman. No, just fucking y'all.
I'm the last survivor of the Savage Lane.
So, let's get into this headshot trailer, y'all.
Let's go.
Let's make sure it goes on.
I don't know who I am. I don't even remember my own name. She calls me Ishmael.
She's cute, bro.
I don't know what my life was before I met her, and I don't care. She is all I need.
She just triggers some shit. Oh, we got a mirror. That's tight.
I remember now. Lee, the demon of the seas, the father from hell, my father. Now I know who I am. I will find my father.
I got goosebumps seeing that name, G.
I will end this. I died once.
That's his dad, right?
Yes.
I gotta know why his dad gonna kill him. Try to get him killed, bro. Yes. Worldwide. Yes. Now. You ever watch The Raid?
The Raid, I haven't seen all of it. I've seen some of it.
Okay. Damn. Niggas is yelling at you right now, bro. You idiot! You missing? Nah, but this is basically it's not a spinoff or nothing like that. It's just the same guys that did The Raid. Literally, like the whole cast, acting, lighting, directing. It's like everybody's part of that shit. Yeah. So the action packed is there. Now I have to say something. Well, you want to go first on this, or you want to go first? Since you talk about this. What you see, man? You like what you saw, bro?
I like what I saw. The only problem I had with this trailer is the problem that I'm starting to have with all trailers, in that I feel like they gave away just a little too much. Like I liked the amnesia angle was cool with me. He was trying to figure out who he was. It kind of reminded me of like a Jason Bourne thing for a hot second.
Right.
Then they showed him get hit with the bottle and his memory was all of a sudden back. I didn't like that part. If they would have they could have kept the twist that it was his father trying to kill him. If they would have popped
said,
that on.
He said his father. That could be a code name.
Yeah,
that nigga looked young too.
Yeah, he said the father from hell.
Yeah, that could be.
And then deeper in the trailer, he said, "I will kill my father."
Yeah, that could be. That could be.
If it's a code name, then that's fine. But like, I just think that they could have kept that for the actual movie. Kept that twist for the actual movie, especially if that's his actual father.
It's a cold piece of work right now because you already saw the goddamn movie. Is that his daddy?
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
Now, with that being said, though, they gave little snippets. They gave you a premise. I think the U.S. trailer helped you guys to understand what was going on because of the international cut. It was more.
It's what you wanted.
Yeah, the international cut was more mystery because there was no subtitles and it was in their language. And it was just snapshots. It was montage. This gave you a little summary.
I'm cool with this. I'm cool with the trailer overall. My whole thing was just that one piece. I felt that they could have saved. Even if you showed them get hit with the bottle. The bottle.
I feel you on that.
I just didn't like the fact that they said, "Oh, I got he got his memory back," and then he went to kill his father.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you this. So, are you coming to see the story, or are you coming to see some action?
Both. I want to see both.
Because if you're worried about story, they somewhat kind of, but not really. The action set pieces, they gave nothing away.
See, it's vice versa.
They saved all the big stuff for the movie, so you're still gonna be surprised.
This trailer right here had me understand the difference between international and American trailers. Simple fact, international trailers are action-based because that's what draws international people to movies. This is why we have Battleship, Transformers, Batman. This is where they got their money from. International battle. America, most of us don't really care about seeing that shit. They want to know what the movie's about. They want to know every fucking thing. That's why our trailers always are explaining something and it ruins it for us. International base, show me the ass whooping. I'm going to see that shit.
Yeah. Like the action is what's supposed to draw you in to the movie. Yeah. I get that. I love that.
Yeah.
Like, and I get setting up the story through a trailer.
Right.
I get that. Right. My problem is the problem that I have with Hollywood right now is that they think people are retarded, so they give the movie away through the trailer.
But see, this movie is so. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't see it yet. Huh? Let me keep going.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I'm gonna go off of what you're saying. Because I'm mad at Hollywood because they're not making movies like this anymore.
Oh, they need to make movies like this.
I got to go to them to get what I want to see because apparently. I guess I'm not part of the demographic and I like international stuff.
Yeah.
They get my money all the time. I'm watching it for a second time. I saw it for free the first time and it was great.
Like
this motherfucker didn't even call me and let me know.
Like, man.
Buzz and word of mouth is going to help this. Good. But because of the Raid and Raid 2 buzz, people are coming out.
Like
let's say, waiting on this.
Let's say, because how long ago did the Raid come out?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2014 for the sequel and then 2012 for the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if I would have been around y'all then, or even if I wasn't around y'all then, if that movie would have came out here and they would have pushed it out here, I would have known about it.
2 had a bigger release than the first one.
Yeah, I would. But that's the thing. I would have seen it. I had never heard of neither one before I came back and started kicking with y'all again.
With that being said, C. Smith, because when you said that, I'm not even mad that you haven't seen the other 2 movies. I'm excited for you to watch those other 2 films and then watch this.
You gotta watch those other 2.
On the other side of the spectrum, shit's exciting.
The Raid is probably one of the best action-packed films of all time.
Like I saw The Raid, I got as far as
just detail and everything.
I got as far as when he was in the prison and they had the prison fight, like in the prison yard.
Okay.
I got that far.
That's part 2.
Yeah.
That was part 2?
Yeah. Watch part 1.
Okay. Well,
so you didn't see when they were in the contained building in the high rise in Jakarta, Indonesia? It was like Die Hard.
I don't think so.
So when you watch part 1 first, then you go to part 2, then you won't be saying, I saw half of it.
Yeah, because
you're going to be stuck. Nigga. You'll be like,
part 2 is very story driven. Part 1 is one long fight scene.
It got late.
A 90-minute ass whooping movie.
It got late. I went home. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I had to go to work.
Watch them in those order because it'll make it that much better. Because part 2 is more story driven. It's more like Godfather based. It's a crime epic. Part 1 was just a straight action. It was simple, but they gave you information here and there through the SWAT team that was getting taken out and things like that. But there's a connection and stuff in there, and you'll find some stuff out that leads into part 2. Okay. Because 3 hasn't been made yet, but it's in the works. Okay.
They're gonna start this year, I think.
Yeah, because I think they're waiting for 2018 or 2019. Because I guess there's a petition going around to get this guy to do the Mortal Kombat film.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah, me too. Like, I've been saying that before they even talked about it.
Now you just talk about Mortal Kombat. Now you know somebody's sitting there talking about. I know about we think about Mortal Kombat.
We'll do it this week. We'll do it this week.
We'll
do it with John Wick.
But
okay, I'm with it. I'll bring some notes and stuff and we go through it.
But back to this movie, because like y'all know, I haven't seen it. I'm not in. I like this trailer. Overall, I like this trailer. I really hope that when the movie comes out here, that it really does really well. Because like you said, they need to be pushing stuff like this out here too.
Mm-hmm.
So. I have to go to specific theaters and certain outlets to get this stuff. So what I'm saying is, I want more of that. And the negatives you have about Hollywood, I have the same thing. Yeah. They're not making those kind of movies anymore because they're not drawing. I understand the appeal. Like the new action and new westerns are superheroes now. Yeah. And you guys talked about that, saying it was a trend, which is true. But people want to see the more gritty stuff. That's why I'm so glad and grateful for John Wick. I'm glad we got that. Like, and I can't wait for part 2.
Like I remember the first time I saw like Rumble in the Bronx or Black Mask and stuff like that. That was my shit growing up, man.
I'm be honest.
Where are those?
Just keep it 100 right now. I like this trailer. This trailer was dope. It gave me the other half that I was really worried about, because I did see the International 1 and 2 trailer, which were fucking amazing. This shit came with the little dialogue story. I'm feeling it. I'm more involved in this movie now because I know it's going to be action based, but to know that when you deal with the raid, it's not about knowing who someone is. It's the outcome. It's that journey.
That's what I'm excited
for you to see. That nigga's finna go from A to B to C, and to see this shit is gonna be fucking amazing.
And this is a
Sign
reaction
me
movie.
up. Freak that bullshit Nintendo Switch shit. You know I'm putting my money? The Headshot, March 3rd. I will be there watching that shit. Cause that story, freak that action, them ass whoopings from A, B, and C, it's gonna be amazing. And as a matter of fact, it might be a -0 because we're gonna see the man, that shit gonna be real as fuck.
Man.
Best action movie this year. As far as this type of action, it's gonna outdo John Wick. I'm sorry. It is. You already saw it. You should already know.
Yeah, I was gonna tell the viewers out there, if you go on Facebook, if you go to the group of Gareth Evans Barandal Cinema, it's all about the Indonesian action movies. I did a written review on their blog, so you just have to join the group, and I did a whole article on it last year, and you can read it. And I'd written it after we had came out of the theater, because we had watched it at the Egyptian Theater in Hollywood. And they were having technical problems the first time the screening had happened. So they did free invites. All you had to do was show up, and it was like a free show, and they did a double feature. So I was able to see it. I left from work. You know?
Could have called me up, man. I would've left, nigga. I worked down the street from the Egyptian Theater.
You know he would have left too.
That being said, so I was able to get in, I reviewed it and stuff like that, and
it's all good.
I enjoyed it, so I will spend the money on this and watch it again. So I want to support it because I loved it the first time around, and I'm excited to see it with a massive audience now. Mm-hmm. Because when I went to go see it, a lot of people didn't know about it. Mm-hmm. This is that shock factor. This is that reaction movie that you go to, and this is the movie that you react to. Because it's that action factor. Like people love seeing beatdowns and that raw Mortal Kombat, like death, like but the intensity that builds up to it, and the way they're going about this is going back to what J3 is saying. He said when they get from point A to point B to point C, it's that suspense building. Like, I've never seen tension in an action film like this before, where it's almost scary and you kind of feel for the main character. Even though he may feel like he may come out, there's sometimes you feel like he may not make it. And I love that.
Yeah, that's you love that. He's not afraid. You don't know if he's going to make it or not.
I love when the heroes are not afraid to get beat up and blood to the foe. Shout out to Bruce Willis and Die Hard. Like, I love when the heroes go through the blood, sweat, and tears and then conquer and come out on the end.
Destruction.
And I've already seen the movie.
You don't know if they're gonna live or not. That's
the crazy. Matters. And then the ass whoopings, bruh.
And again, being on the other side of the spectrum, I'm telling you both right now, you're gonna get that.
Yeah, like
they delivered.
What I like, because John Wick is gonna be good, but I look at John Wick and I see that more as a gunfight movie.
Yeah.
And that's cool, but I like the
physical aspect.
I like the physical, the hand to hand. I like that, and you're always going to get more of that with this movie than you would get with a John Wick. Because
with that being said too, I will say though, but what they're able to accomplish in John Wick was very unique because they spent time on that action. And you've seen the first one.
Yeah.
Did you have any problems with the camera angles? No. Could you see what was going on?
Yeah.
Was it detailed?
Yeah.
Was it quick? So stuff like that, you have to pay attention. Those are the key things in action movies. If you look at Jason Bourne, it's the opposite. Yeah. It's very hard to follow. You don't know if he got punched, hit, or knocked out. It looks cool, and they're giving it kind of that real world feel with the documentary. But John Wick lets the actors and the stuntmen perform because they know that they're tight. And you're seeing them get down in frame, and you're actually able to enjoy and appreciate the action because you can see it in real time. Mm-hmm. They don't do none of this and none of this. They sit the cameras back and they let them go. There are long takes, barely any edits until the person is either dead or has a bullet in his head. That's tight.
I'm mad at you right now.
Yeah.
You just reminded me of the Jason Bourne movie, the last one.
Yeah.
Because I hated that damn shaky cam with a passion. Because I don't think it was like that in the first 3 movies.
Well, I was just going to say that. The first movie was not like that. You know why? Because it's a different director.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was Paul Greengrass against Doug Liman. Doug Liman knows how to handle action.
I hate that.
So yeah, right cam. On that. Yeah. I get it sometimes. Like it works to an extent, but I don't think it works with fight movies. I think it's more like what like Michael Bay does it good with like car chases and stuff like that because it's real time. It's not going to look steady and pretty in a car chase. It's more chaotic. So the cameras have to be chaotic as well. But in a fight, you need to be able to see the geography. You want to see the choreography.
Like this, like
because you want to see the fight. When it's shaky, in the raid, you can't see the fight.
In the raid, you talk about the prison fight. These guys were able to get up on the stuntman and then go around them and do a freaking 360. Like that's tight. It's almost you got a front row seat to the battle. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and it's going back and forth. And then like as they're changing angles, so let's say he gets them on the ground. Now the camera's going over them, so it's like you're right there with the dude. Like that's tight. So it's always like a connection with it. And they cut when necessary. Like if they're going to a next scene to explain, it's never an unnecessary edit. Mm-hmm. Everything flows. They don't cut unless the fight is over. Everything is in frame. So that's the difference between the way international people shoot and the difference the way between we shoot. Because we like to cut and just chop for no reason.
Yeah.
Because they think that for some reason that's cool. But see, the generic audiences have not caught on. They don't understand. They're like, oh my God, stuff's happening. But they don't know what's happening. See, that's the difference. Yeah. So it's crazy.
Yeah. So, you like this trailer?
Yeah.
You all like the movie.
Yeah.
I think this shit is amazing, guys.
But can I get some information for him? Yeah. Check out Killers. It's from the same team behind this. And they were also part of the VHS 2 segment. It's an anthology series that was on Netflix. It was the sequel to VHS. They did a segment on there. It was called Safe Haven. It was an Indonesian horror film. It was pretty dope. So these guys are more known for a thriller base. So like the action you saw in there was more suspenseful and thrilling, kind of like a horror film. Like it was like ass whoopings mixed with a slasher film. Like so, it was pretty cool. Like very gruesome deaths. So that's because these guys have a background in the thriller genre. Yeah. So they're gonna bring more of those thrills and chills with the martial arts. So it's kind of cool though. And this 2 guys, it's the Mo brothers. That's what they're called. Kimo Stembo and Timo Tajanto. These guys are coming up, and they also pushed their other film into production that's coming out later on this year as well with some of the cast from this. It's called The Night Comes For Us.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, so that's in the works. And then the other guy that did direct The Raid and The Raid 2, he's pushing his new movie coming out with the star from Legion, Dan Stevens. Mm-hmm. It's a revenge thriller coming out called Apostle.
You told me something about that.
Yeah, so that's in the works as well. So he's working with the guy from The Guest. I'm really excited
anything
about
that they do,
it's magic.
I'm watching it, except for Star Wars. That's the only thing they ever left up with.
Yeah.
Star Wars?
They took those characters, those actors,
Uwais and Mad Dog,
and wasted them.
Yeah.
In Star Wars?
Yeah, they were pirates.
They were pirates.
They were pirates in episode 7. They were pirates, and they wasted them.
Really?
When they said we're gonna bring, and you know the cold piece of work, they said we're gonna have the Raid actors in this movie.
And that was buzz.
That was like, fuck, nigga, they finna get down. They gonna be put the Jedi.
You said it.
Something that gotta do with ass whooping.
If they would have took them, just the main character.
Then you wouldn't have a fin in them. They would have destroyed them.
If you would have took just the main character.
That could have been your Sith Wars.
If you took the main character from the Raid and put him and gave him a fucking lightsaber,
Darth Maul get reincarnated.
Would have made Darth Maul look like a fucking
bruh.
Wasting him, but not even him. Mad Dog is better than him, bruh. He's smaller than them too.
Oh yeah, he went the brother's head up.
That nigga's cold blooded.
C. Smith, watch part 1.
Yeah,
finish it.
that shit was tight.
So
that move when he went and he came down. That shit tight.
And he let him uncuff his brother. He's like, you can get your help. They thought they was gonna win. They didn't cheat. They would have died.
They would have died, bro. He gonna kill them.
It was epic. But that's that realism in my life.
So you already know Ronjo Genji will be there. J3 will be there. I don't know about C. Smith. You gotta finish watching that. The Code will be there. Flash _2 will be there.
I'm gonna try to put a special event with the crew though, because I want to really do something special with that. I know for sure we're gonna review it on the channel, and I wanted to do something also for the subscribers that were coming my way. Thank you for subscribing to Ronan Joe Chronicles. Stuff is in full effect. I'm working on things right now, and I thought since I had already seen the movie and you guys have been begging me about what I thought about it, again, go on that Gareth Evans Barrendal Cinema blog, check out my written review. And for my very first episode, I'm going to review Headshot on my own as well. So I wanted to do that for you guys. I thought that would be a great way to open it with a bang. Because technically, it's a 2017 movie. But it was a special event screening last year, so it didn't count, even though I did see it. So I wanted to review it fresh again. And I'm going to get a round 2 take on it. So it's going to be even more exciting because I already love the movie. So I want to do that for you guys.
Tight. Yeah. You got any last words, G? Don't ever lick your tongue out like a lizard like that. She was nasty.
And you watch Ray Redemption, Ray 2.
Yeah.
And if you want more recommendations, just hit me up, man. It's cool.
Right.
Like
So,
I got all kind of stuff. I got action films for days.
I'm on my anime shit right now. I'm trying to catch up with this anime because the anime took over. So
what you think, bro? We should do like an action kickback or something?
Hey man, I'm all for it. Live stream that bitch. Yeah, man. Sit back.
Let's go.
Yeah, do that shit.
All right.
Action kickback for Action Cinema. Let us comment section.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
I might. I like what these dudes are talking about, so I definitely want to see this movie. I gotta catch up on a couple other things. I gotta see the Raid movies. I gotta see the Planet of the Apes movies. I still haven't seen them, and that movie. And that.
But that you got time for Planet of the Apes, bro. Planet of the Apes don't come out to July.
Okay.
The Raid.
You good on that? Apes,
yeah.
You good on that?
I also I'm going to be. I gotta catch up on Game of Thrones from the very beginning. Because I'm going to be doing the reviews for Game of Thrones Season 7, with your man's over there at Jody's Corner. At least that's the plan going forward right now. Unless this dude say he going to do it because he closer.
That's Jody thing. I'm going to go on the channel with him a couple episodes.
Hey, do your social media thing, man. The dude was asking for Twitter. They hit me up asking, let's see if they want to collaborate on that fan fiction, bro. They serious.
Like, I don't have a Twitter right now. Or at least I don't have an active Twitter. I don't remember what the hell it was when I got it when it first came out. But if you really want to follow me right now, you can follow me at the Notorious C. Smith on Instagram. That's the only way you can reach me right now. So hit me up on there. Follow me on there. And if you want to, you can hit me up in the inbox on there, I believe. And I can get back to you from there. For collabs on fan fiction right now, I'm not really looking to do anything because I'm not writing too much right now because I'm kind of busy, but I will get back into it. Y'all can hit me up for that, and I will give you the link to my fan fiction so you can look at what I got and check out all the stuff that I got because most of it is on hold right now. But otherwise, you know what, it's always cool coming up and kicking it with you guys. So till next time.
What about you, Ron Jokishi?
Man, I'm going to do some more encyclopedia work like I normally do. I'm always on the hunt looking for new movies, and I'm kind of on my international kick right now. So, guys, just throw some films out there for me to watch. And I'm making a bunch of lists of stuff right now. I'm just throwing ideas out. I'm experimenting with new segments. So, again, like I'm watching a lot of international films right now, and I've caught up on so much stuff. So, if there's stuff you want me to talk about, just hit me up on Twitter. You know, I'm very active on there. So, it's pretty cool, man. I just watched Train to Busan, the greatest Korean zombie movie. That shit was epic.
Tight. I'm gonna have to watch that.
So good.
This trailer was tight.
Yeah. Tight
I'm
trailer.
watching this movie. I'm set for it. I'm ready
happy
for it.
Y'all to watch this. I can't wait to watch this with y'all again.
He said that same thing with the Raid, man.
Yep.
He was happy. He was in there. I was like, this is tight. Fuck. Yes. I can't wait to watch this shit.
Yes. This is that movie. I hope it plays at the Magic. If it don't, bruh,
we're going straight. We got to go out the neighborhood.
We go out the neighborhood.
Raid Redemption 1 was at Magic.
And then Raid 2
was there. But they showed the trailer for it. That's what made me mad. Cause I'm like, oh, we gonna get this too?
Nah.
And this was during when Sabotage was in theaters. They showed the trailer for it. I was like, oh, they gonna get it. Never did.
And
Part 1 they had.
Yep, part 1 they had. But hopefully we get it. We've been getting a lot of animes and stuff at the theaters lately, so that's pretty good shit.
Speaking of anime, Ghost in the Shell's coming back to theaters on the 7th and 8th of this month. Building buzz for the new one.
Wait, what is that? That's
this month?
Yeah.
That's like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Wait, what's today?
Today's like
5th.
Yeah.
So that's Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
So Ghost in the Shell's gonna get watched too. So we got Batman, Ghost in the Shell, and John Wick. All right. Like this video. Thank you for everyone that asked us to do this reaction. I pay attention to all that stuff. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the 6,000 plus subscribers that subscribe to J3 Entertainment. We moving this thing. This is a real movement, and we going somewhere, man. We gonna get to that level so everyone can see the real for what it is. Like this video, subscribe to J3 Entertainment. Take a look at Jody's Corner. You guys know Ronin Joe Genji and Chronicles is coming out soon, so you guys can get all that fan shit that y'all love, that old classic, the westerns, all that shit like that. You gonna get that over there on his channel, man. You guys gonna love it. I think that's all I got. J3 out.